Hey everyone, welcome back to the Citystead. I know we're a week behind from what I originally planned, but today is part 3 of getting the greenhouse done. So the plan is I'm going to get this plastic on here so we at least have the plastic up and we can start doing the rest of it, you know, the finishing touches on it. So before we get anywhere with this, the first thing we have to do is clean up some of that greenhouse. Let me show you it. So, as you can see, we have this rogue pumpkin over here that decided to go kind of nuts on us. So I'm going to have to trim it out some because I don't want to kill it all the way. There's a couple pumpkins inside that the kids definitely want for later. So I'm going to basically trim off any of the growth that's coming outside of the fence. Now the other day, I had bought these pipe foam insulators. I got the smallest ones I could get, which I believe was a 1/2 inch inside diameter. Now, my idea with these is to use them to protect the edge of this from the plastic. So I don't want the plastic rubbing on the edge of this and ripping or anything when I'm putting it up. So I'm going to take these insulator pipe cleaners, or pipe insulators, and I'm going to put it right over top of this end of the pipe. Alright, so it should just snap on the end like this. I'm going to use a few tie wraps to hold them in place. So if you can see this now, it just fits perfect, like right over top the end of that. Got a little extra space. Now there's tape in here that you can pull and this thing's supposed to stick. I don't know how much I trust that, so I'm just going to tie wrap it. Now part of what I'm hoping for is that with this pipe insulator here, when I go to bolt or screw down my outside panel here, I'm going to pull the plastic over top of this and I'm going to tape it on the inside to itself, and then when I put that board on and screw it to the frame, that'll suck it in, push up against this foam and create like a seal. Now I might still have to put tape on the outside of it, but that's kind of my hopes, is that I will create a seal when I go to tighten the outside board against this foam, and it'll just conform to the board no matter how many little twists or warps it has. So that's my idea behind why I'm doing these. Now you probably don't need to do these if you didn't want to. You could just tape the end or put the board on first and then bring the plastic over top the board and put it on. It's probably different ways of how you want to do it. This is just how I'm doing it because I think it might work pretty good and give me one less step to work on. So I'm gonna go do the other side real quick. Be right back. Alright, so got the foam up on both sides now, tie wrapped in place. I am gonna go cut the plastic. So let's go check out the plastic, which I've already rolled out. And I got this stuff on Amazon, so it wasn't hard to find some greenhouse plastic. I don't know if you can see the slip and slide looking thing. This is actually a greenhouse plastic. So let's go ahead and measure out our 12.5 feet, so I'm going to add an extra foot because I want to go 6 inches on each side, so 13.5 feet. Alright, so what I plan on doing with the plastic is I bought these basically 1x3 flat boards, and I'm going to staple the plastic right to the inside of it. I'm going to start 6 inches back because I want to be able to wrap that over the edge. And I'm going to staple it all the way down, an 8-foot one, and then I got another one I cut in half. I'm going to put it toward the other end, and that should give me my distance, right? It's almost 12 foot altogether. So I'm going to go ahead and line this right up on the edge to staple it down. And then when I got that stapled on here, I'm going to put this on top of the frame on the bottom and put screws through this. And that should hold this plastic down really tight and really firm to the frame. And so I'll be able to pull the one side down and get the tenseness that I need when I do the other one. So now that we fixed that board to the one side, I'm going to take it, slide it over top of the greenhouse, and screw it down on the other side over there. So I got to go get a drill and some screws. So we got the plastic stapled onto those boards so I can use that to hold, then screw down on the other side to hold it down while I stretch it over the other way. Now the hard part, I'm going to try to slide this over top of the cattle panel here and down the other side, and I have to try to avoid killing everything I got on the other side of there. I still got quite a few tomatoes over there that are going to be getting picked soon, so I don't want to lose all of them right now. If you could get some help, I would suggest getting some help for this part because this doesn't look like it's going to be very easy. So, going down pretty easy, sliding it straight down here, just pushing whatever I got on the inside back out for now. Let me show you what it looks like from the inside of what I did. So I stapled the plastic to this board. It's a 1x3 on the bottom side, so that when I put the plastic over, I could put that flat on the flat on the frame. Then I screwed it down to the frame so it's super secure. So the plastic is stapled to the board and the board is screwed down to the frame. This is how it looks from inside. Now I'm going to come back and put a little piece in there to fill that in later once I pull all the tomatoes out. But for now I'm trying to just get this thing up. So now what we're going to do is sort of the same thing on the other side. However, we're going to staple it right to the frame on the other side. And then we're going to staple it to the frame on the other side. Then we're going to put that board in, screw it down for extra support. So now is the hard part where I'm going to pull it taut and try to get a couple staples in it so it stays in position that I want it to be in. Oh, bless you, bud. Are you helping? Are you helping? Are you a little builder? So now we're on the other side over here. And you can see the plastic coming down from up over top. Now, what I'm going to do is pull it as taut as I can make it. Just right there. That appears to be as taut as it can get right there. It looks like it too. Try it one more time. Just make sure that we get everything we can pull out of that side out. Move our first staple. Alright, so we got our first staple in, holding this down. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it over on the far edge. I'm going to pull over and down. Got a couple more staples. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to go this way. Yep. So now that we stapled the plastic down to the frame, it should hold it pretty good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and screw this board down. Whoops. Whoa. Whoa. Put our other board on the back side of this, and I got a little gap again. I thought my boards would be just long enough, but my hair's short, so I'm going to have to cut two small pieces out of another board probably, and fill in that little gap there. Alright, so now plastic's on. It's secured down to the frame. So the next step is going to be taking this extra that we have, folding it around, and then securing it to the inside so that it stays solid on the outside. And then we got ourselves a plastic up on the greenhouse. Oh, careful, bud. What do you think of the greenhouse? Do you like the greenhouse? Does it feel cool in here? Does it feel warm? What's up there? Oh, don't pick the green ones. Pick a red one. Like this guy. He likes to pick them. He does not like to eat them. You want to say goodbye? Alright, it's getting pretty late, so I think we're going to cut this part off here for this video. But that was how I plan to put the plastic on, and it worked. So my plan worked out pretty well, which I'm happy about. Got it secured down on both sides. It's pretty tight in here. And next will be just pulling those sides in and taping them on the inside, which I'll probably end up doing tomorrow because it's getting pretty late and dark. So we are gonna call it quits for the night. But we got a good step gone, good step down. So that's part 3 of the cattle panel greenhouse build. If you want to come back for part 4, I'll try to do that next weekend. So the plan is next weekend we'll finish this up, put the ends on, put our door in, and yeah, so part 4 next week. Then we'll get ready to start planting it out. We'll build some stuff in here for spring when we're gonna start seeds and all that. So till next time, make sure to like the videos, give them the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying it. Can you do a thumbs up? Yeah, kind of. Thumbs up. Can you do a thumbs up? You did it! Thumbs up. Alright. Can you say bye-bye? Alright, we're out. See you guys later.